is in Photoshop is we're going to create a new screen, like a new document. So I'm going to call this pattern. I'm just going to edit into centimetres. I'm going to set mine at 20 and 20. That's all that I need to change. Done. Right, first things first, we're just going to change the background to a grey colour. I find that the easiest base to work on. And you'll see here there's all this sort of check in place. That is a grid. Now from view, if it's not already on there when you open your document, you want to go to view, show, where's show gone? There we are. And you'll see I've got grid ticked. I'll just take that off for you. So view, show, grid. And that just makes it a little easier for you to work from. Now, to do the shapes, you'll be using the tools here. So you've got rectangle, rounded rectangle, ellipses, polygon, line, and custom shape tool. I'm just going to start off with a rectangle. Now, most of these are already set from what I was working with, but you want to make sure you don't have any fill. The stroke you want in this occasion to be white, and we're going to make it slightly thicker at 5 pt. Make it easier for yourself. Just type that in. There we go. Done. And then you can start to draw and create whichever shape you want. The grids are there to help you make sure that you get a nice even shape. So I'll just take it one across. There we go. Got a nice square in there now. That's all done. And then you can do a range of other shapes as well. So I'm going to use the Polygon Tool. You can control the amount of sides. So using 3 will give me something like a triangle, and then you can add and add and add to how many sides you want to create the number-sided shape that you want. Okay, let me put my triangle in. Always do that really dodgy to start with. Okay, it should have a nice straight one there. Maybe not. If, like me, you always make them slightly lopsided, you can use Command T to transform and make that straight, and then tick, and then that is straight. Maybe ever so slightly lopsided. Yeah, it is. Just neaten that up. There we go. Tick. So then you can start to build onto that however you see fit. If you want to duplicate any of the shapes and twist them around, you can do. So while you're highlighting on the shape that you want, you can use Command J to duplicate that layer, and then you can use Command T to transform it once again and make any turns and changes that you see fit. So let me do that one. So I've started to add in more shapes now. I'm going to put in, apply my transformation. I'm going to create another shape. I'm going to get my ellipses tool and create a nice circle that I then can move around. I'm going to have one there. I'm going to duplicate that with Command J, get another one and pop that in there. So you can start to make a range of shapes. It's really straightforward and simple. Now, at this stage, what I can do is I can look at bringing in the photo that I want to edit it with. So I'm going to take this large butterfly and I'm going to drag that in. Oops, not that button, did that wrong. I'm going to drag that in and drop that on top of my shapes. That is a little large at the moment. I might just want to make that a little smaller. Holding down the Shift key is to reduce the size of it in Transform so I don't distort or skew the image. A little smaller. Just going to make that a tiny bit bigger again. I'm happy with that. Apply. This is in front of my other layers. Now what I can do is I can just take off my grid now. So I've just got the photo, and quite simply all I need to do is drop that behind my other layers. And then you've got your digital illustration on top of your photograph. Now, there are things you can do. You can group or merge your shapes together. You can, for example, just like link layers, for example, to group those together so you can copy them and apply them to other images, let's say if you're doing something that was repeated. But it's a really simple little trick, and it can breathe some interesting life into your photographs. I hope that helps. Thank you.